Welcome to Psychopharmacology or Psychology 450 at Portland State University. I'm very excited to be teaching this class. We're going to be exploring, the nature of drug actions on, specific targets in the brain, and also the effects of drugs, on perception and cognition and behavior. I'd like you to know this is a hybrid class, so we're trying this out. We're going to make it a hybrid class where we'll be meeting live and in person on the Portland State University campus on Mondays. Please check our syllabus and Canvas to know, where we should go and meet. And we'll also be meeting online via Canvas, via Zoom on Wednesdays, and also then again on Fridays. On Wednesdays we'll be having, typically more lecture and presentation of new material, while on Fridays our goal is to actually have an opportunity to review the topics that we went over, throughout the week. Please look at the syllabus. The syllabus is very important to this class. It is all of the dates, availability for the online quizzes that you'll be taking throughout the term, the online midterm, the online final exam, the art project that we'll be, engaging in, and putting together. I'm really excited about the art project. You'll be actually trying to develop a poster that might end up actually in a local Portland or Beaverton or Vancouver, public, classroom or something, just to you kind of genuinely and with a basis in research and evidence, kind of reach, adolescents, who we'll see are most susceptible to engagement with various drugs. They're most most susceptible to engagement in just risky behavior in general, actually, but a way to sort of communicate and educate and inform and provide actionable sort of information, to treat people like they can learn something, which of course they can. So, for generations, people across the globe have used mind-altering chemicals, right? Many derived from plants, for medicine, for culturally significant ceremonies, and to influence, perception, cognition, and mood. Neuropsychopharmacology is the study of how drugs affect the nervous system and how drug actions, we're going to see at specific targets, basically in, the brain and also the body too, can alter our physiology and our behavior. The goal of this class is to introduce you to the structure and function of the nervous system, techniques that are used to study drug actions and also their effects, and the specific molecular and behavioral influence of alcohol and other drugs, including opioids, cocaine, methamphetamine, psychostimulants, right? Nicotine, caffeine, also psychostimulants, cannabinoids, right? A lot of interest in cannabinoids, psilocybin, LSD, and other psychedelic drugs as well. So please, it's very important that you utilize our Canvas site. There's there are a lot of resources there. I did away with, there's no textbook, no required textbook. There is a textbook if you're interested, because some people like textbooks. But in general, all the material that you're responsible for in this class is available from NIH research and agencies, sub-agencies like the National Institute on Drug Abuse, National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, of the NIH, and also other Creative Commons sources. So there's lots of widely available useful information that I decided I would curate and organize and and offer, as opposed to requiring any kind of expensive static text, right? But just be aware that every week, go to the weekly modules, right? And read what you're asked to read there. There are links. There are short descriptions of things. Watch the videos. There are plenty of kind of review videos and videos that introduce topics. Make sure you take notes on those videos, right? Explore the various materials and links that are presented on Canvas each week. Remember that we are going to be posting in discussion forums each week as well. So you'll need to actually post your response to questions that are found in each weekly forum by late Thursday night, by 11:59 p.m. on Thursday, and then you're going to be responding to other students by late Sunday night. So again, our synchronous course is going to be meeting in person every Monday on the Portland State University campus, and then we're going to be following up with an additional online sort of synchronous Zoom presentation on Wednesday, and then we'll have a review session that'll be led by our teaching assistants on Friday. And just in general, really important to check out the important course information modules that are presented on Canvas here too. This is where you can find the weekly Zoom meetings. There's actually a Zoom link on the left side of your screen that should give you easy access to all of these. This gives you more information though under important course information about who your instructors are, who your course teaching assistants are, how you schedule office hours, other aspects that are important for the class, and really importantly, where you can get help and support. Basically, if you should need assistance, throughout this term. It also has information on outreach opportunities. We take a lot of these 3D printed, but also real, human brains, art projects, a lot about what we'll be learning into classrooms, including K-12 classrooms. We get a lot of questions from kids about drugs in the brain, and it is a wonderful opportunity for you to meet other students who are also interested in this topic, meet graduate students, like from OHSU, for example, who are doing research on these drugs and their impacts on the brain, and offer young people some insights and information about what we're learning from neuroscience research. And we also, I'll just end here with we have a new interdisciplinary neuroscience minor, right? Where if you would like to pursue interests in not only neuroscience research but other perspectives, both sort of biological, chemical, physical, systems science, speech and hearing sciences, and also the integration of arts, of the arts into our exploration of who we are and what we're made of, and how drugs can have significant impact over our perception, our cognition, and our behavior. There are links here on Canvas that can help you explore opportunities to participate in that minor as well. So welcome to the class. Thank you very much for taking it. I look forward to seeing you both in person and here on Canvas, and cheers.